Good morrow, and God save your majesty.
You all look strangely on me. And you most. You are, I think, assured I love you not.
I am assured, if I be measured rightly, your majesty hath no just cause to hate me.
No. How might a prince of my great hopes forget so great indignities you laid on me? What, rate, rebuke, and roughly sent to prison the immediate heir of England? Was this easy? May this be washed in Lethe and forgotten?
I then did use the person of your father. The image of his power lay in me and in the administration of the law. Whilst I was busy for the Commonwealth, your Highness pleased it to forget my place, the majesty and power of law and justice, the image of the king whom I presented, and struck me in my very seat of judgment. Whereon, as an offender to your father, I gave bold way to my authority, and did commit you. If the deed were ill, be you contented, wearing now the garland, to have a son set your decrees at naught, to pluck down justice from your awful bench, to trip the course of law and blunt the sword that guards the peace and safety of your person? Question your royal thought. Make the case yours. Be now the father and propose a son. Hear your own dignity so much profaned. See your most dreadful laws so loosely slighted. Behold yourself so by a son disdained. And then imagine me taking your part, and in your power soft silencing your son. After this cold considerance sentence me, and as you are a king, speak in your state what I have done that misbecame my place, my person, or my liege's sovereignty.
You are right, Justice, and you weigh this well. Therefore still bear the balance and the sword, and I do hope your honours may increase till you do live to see a son of mine offend you and obey you as I did. You did commit me, for which I do commit into your hands the unstained sword that you have used to bear, with this remembrance, that you used the same with the like bold, just, and impartial spirit as you have done against me. There is my hand. You shall be as a father to my youth. My voice shall sound as you do prompt mine ear, and I will stoop and humble my intents to your well-practiced, wise directions.
Stand by me here, master son. I will make the king do you grace. I will leer upon him as he comes by, and do but mark the countenance he shall give me.
God bless thy lungs, sweet knight.
Come, stand behind me here, pistol. Oh, that I'd had time to make new liveries. I would have bestowed the £1,000 I borrowed of you. It's no matter. This poor show doth better. It does infer the zeal that I have to see.
It does so.
It shows earnest my affection.
It does so.
My devotion.
It does.
As it were to ride, day and night, not to deliberate, not to remember, not to have patience to shift with.
'Tis best, sir.
But to stand, stained with traveled, sweating with desire to see him. To think of nothing else. To put all affairs else into oblivion, as if there were nothing else to be done but to see him.
There roared the sea, and trumpet clangor sounds.
Save thy grace, King Hal, my royal Hal!
The heavens thee guard and keep, most royal imp of fame.
God save thee, my sweet boy!
My Lordship Justice, speak to that vain man.
Have you your wits? Know you what 'tis you speak?
My king, my Jove, I speak to thee, my heart.
I know thee not, old man, fool to thy prayers. How ill white hairs becomes a fool and jester. I have long dreamt of such a kind of man, so surfeit swelled, so old and so profane, but being awaked I do despise my dream. Make less thy body hence, and more thy grace. Leave gormandizing. Know the grave doth gape for thee thrice wider than for other men. Reply not to me with a full-born jest. Presume not that I am the thing I was, for God doth know. So shall the world perceive that I have turned away my former self. So will I those that kept me company. When thou dost hear I am as I have been, approach me, and thou shalt be as thou wast, the tutor and the feeder of my riots. Till then I banish thee, on pain of death, as I have done the rest of my misleaders, not to come near our person by 10 miles. For competence of life I will allow you that lack of means enforce you not to evils, and as we hear you do reform yourselves, we will, according to your strengths and qualities, give you advancement. Get your charge, my lord, to see perform the tenor of my word. Set on! This new and gorgeous garment, majesty, sits not so easily on me as you think. And by my faith your sadness well becomes you. Sorrow so royally in you appears that I will deeply put the fashion on and wear it in my heart. Why then be sad? But entertain no more of it, good brother, than a joint burden laid upon us both. For me, by heaven I bid you be assured I'll be your father and your brother too. Let me but bear your love, I'll bear your cares. Yet weep that Harry's dead, and so will I. Yet Harry lives, that shall convert those tears by number into hours of happiness. My father is gone wild into his grave, for in his tomb lie my affections. And with his spirits, sadly, I survive to mock the expectation of the world, to frustrate prophecies, and to raise out rotten opinion who hath writ me down after my seeming. The tide of blood in me hath proudly flowed in vanity till now. Now it doth turn, and ebb back to the sea, where it shall mingle with the state of floods and flow henceforth in formal majesty. Now call we our High Court of Parliament, and let us choose such limbs of noble counsel that the great body of the state may go in equal rank with the best governed nation. That war, or peace, or both at once may be as things acquainted and familiar to us. And God consigning to my good intents, no prince nor peer shall have just cause to say, God shorten Harry's happy life one day.